how long you guys have been patching, and then a little bit about what was going on before you started.
Sure. Well, it was Dr. Don and Susan Verhulst. Go to church with them, friends also on Facebook, and they had to talk to us for a while before we said yes. And I really feel like one of the reasons why I said yes to trying was Susan had carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of my major issues as well. And I run a dental lab, so I'm using hand pieces and grinding and all the time. And both of my wrists were always painful, and arthritis in my hands is just a couple of the things.
Yeah, absolutely. And what did Neal have going on?
First of all, I have to tell you, I'm used to being in front of people, but looking into this is very disarming for me. So if I am staring at my notes, just know it's like a different planet. I had a number of things going on. I had cholesterol issues, and my doctor was telling me that I should be looking at statins. Well, I'd done some research on statins, so I didn't want anything to do with that.
And that was a year ago.
That was a year ago. I started about a year ago, and the first couple months got a bit muddied for me because my mother had issues out of state. It was so stressful. When I got back and stayed on the patches and was able to process, that's when things began to change. So there was the cholesterol issue. There were food sensitivities that drove me crazy. There were things that it just wasn't worth me eating. I had dry, itchy eyes. I didn't recover well from exercise, and I loved exercise, but was just achy, felt fluish after exercise sometimes. My vision was just a little fuzzy, just like maybe that had something to do with the mucus thing in my eyes but that began to clear up. I went back to, am I all right now? Can I just go with this?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep rolling.
So the food allergies, and this took some months, the food allergies began to drop off. And I had a pollen allergy, which was really bad. That's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Went into the doctor for my
yearly physical.
It was a year, it was my checkup, but we had blood work and everything going into there. And one of the first things he said, and I hadn't said anything to him about anything we were doing, he goes, "My goodness, your cholesterol is textbook. I changed nothing."
Yeah.
Wow.
It was super good. Overall, you know what? And one of the things that's changed is just overall mood. I feel like I have emotional margin that I didn't have before. I mean, Jackie and I,
so good.
She would say something, let's just say 8 months ago, and I just fly off. It was so disproportional. And now, at the very least, I catch myself and laugh. But most of the time, it's not even an issue anymore. So there's a greater sense of well-being. I feel, honestly, just feel more balanced and hopeful than I felt in decades. So.
Yeah.
Wow. You both were talking about how good your skin looks now.
Yeah, yes. And I had super oily skin, and my skin some of that is tamped down. It's not what it used to be. So yeah. And as a secondary thing, I have a hat on right now, and I don't have much hair, but I finally had Jackie said, "You look at this and you tell me." She goes, "Yes, your hair is getting darker."
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool.
One of the first things I noticed about Stan too, when he started doing it, was that. But and you also said you had, as a lot of men do in their 60s, a bladder sensitivity.
Yeah, that's improved and improving. It's still in process. So the things that aren't there yet, I have hope that they're going to be there, that they're going to come along, because it just seems like things are getting
Everything
checked
else
off.
is,
It's just happening. So I can't wait to see where I'm going to be at 18 months.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you just ended your 13th.
Yeah, I'm like in the second week of my 14th month.
Awesome. And X39 and Eon from the beginning, and then
and now starting to do X49 as well.
You only just started this
started.
month. Yeah.
Right. And Carnosine 2 months ago.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, and
you
that's,
already were getting great results. Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, super exciting.
So tell us about your carpal tunnel.
Well, I am now able to do push-ups. We're both physical. We both like to exercise. And I was to a point where I couldn't do push-ups because it just hurt.
Yeah.
Which was a total bummer. I was in the military, so I like to brag about how many push-ups I can do. I wasn't able to do any. Now I'm down, I can do 11, 12 of them pretty easily.
And they're guys push-ups.
That's important.
Yes. And I would say in my left hand, the arthritis is almost completely gone. I mean, I do not have pain in this hand. My right hand, which I work more with, I still have some of the arthritis in my knuckles, but I'm feeling the thickness go down. My skin is tighter as well. My hair, oh my gosh, my hair is so thick. My hairdresser is really blown away. My fingernails, of course, are growing like crazy. And I as well both have the stamina. I've always had a lot of energy, and now I feel like I have more and more stamina and definitely overall well-being. And I'm 50, I'll be 59 in August, and I'm not on any medication whatsoever. And I'm not feeling like I'm hormonal or any of that. It's pretty amazing.
That's